My name is Abou-Rizk. I'm the director of Excelsis Projects, and we were contracted to manage the beautification works here at Holy Family Church in Menai.
An incredible challenge that was presented to both the architect and to the builder was to introduce a sense of order and a sense of the sacred into a space that wasn't necessarily conducive to either of those two things.
So I came to know about this project through the architect Michael Suddy. We had worked on another design project for a church in Punchbowl.
It was very valuable to have a team of people that believed in the value of what we were doing, and passion and commitment as well as professionalism.
I remember back when we were sitting down in front of the tender panel and we were basically presenting, I remember the first thing I told them was, I believe that we were all blessed with gifts and talents, and I thought this would be the best opportunity for me to be able to showcase that to them and to the community of Menai.
I think ultimately, despite the fact that the other two builders had a heritage in stonework and this type of renovation, Christian to us demonstrated a passion, and it seemed to be something of a labour of love.
He proved to be a good believer, and he had much to give us, and not like a business person, because he had real faith and he wanted to contribute his talents to the church.
The initial challenge was determining a strategy that was practical and achievable for the budget.
So what we were presenting, what we were hoping for, falls out of the ordinary scope of the kind of works that are completed here in Australia, and yet Christian was up to the task. He came on board with the team and he was able to adjust as the difficulties of COVID came in, as the unique challenges of importing overseas products emerged as well, and he was able to execute above the standards that we were expecting.
We thought we were in a crisis at one stage, and we were, but Christian managed to pull everybody out of it with a cool head.
When you see the scope of the work and you realise that you really have to give it your full attention, and you go to sleep thinking about it, you wake up, you live and breathe it.
One of the key milestones that we achieved in this project was the pouring of the sanctuary slab. This signifying the foundations and when we were able to commence construction from the ground up. A few of the other key milestones was the installation of the timber confessional, as well as the receiving of the marble shipment from overseas, and being able to start installing the marble reredos, and having that come together.
The people say that now the church looks like a real Catholic church, and it is more inviting and more devotional, and also people can kneel down comfortably, they can pray comfortably.
You're not just engaging a builder, you're engaging a builder who's had successful history working with the Archdiocese of Sydney. Seeing them on both the theoretical and preparatory phase of a build, together with the execution, and I can say with great confidence that Christian and his team have worked successfully with us across all levels of a project.
I will recommend Christian again and again with the same faith and same attitude and same friendliness, and
Having the timber confessional handmade using traditional artisan techniques, knowing how much love and care went into it, seeing where it came from, flying down to Albury, makes it my favourite part of this project.
I love the columns and the capitals, and the way that they sit in there. It looks seamless, it looks effortless.
The reredos is the centrepiece of the whole church, and my wife and I usually attend 8:30 Mass, and in the very early morning, the light coming through the stained glass there onto the reredos is just uplifting. It's very awe-inspiring. We just love that aspect.